We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service.
This is a presentation of the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Pitch. Mosby puts a charge into it. Right center field at the wall, looking up. Good back. And that's a two-run dong for Ryan Mosby.
Hi, this is Jason Finetti, play-by-play announcer for ESPN Regional Television. And you're listening to B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Ball is hit well right up the middle. A diving stop. Able to keep it from going into the outfield, but not able to pop up and make the ball.
This is Matt Andrews, voice of the Louisville Bats, and you're listening to B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
It's a ground ball. Whitlock has it. He's going to flip to Guerra, touch the base. And that is it, folks. I didn't mention it, but Javier Guerra has just pitched his first, I'm sure it's his first collegiate no-hitter. In the air, it's going to be in shallow right field. Another play for Williams.
There we go. Drew Beckman comes up big. Line drive single right up the middle to score Whitlock.
Now to Tim Ryan on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. BBSN is your live local link to Louisville area high school athletics streamed via the internet. Hello, my name is Tim Bryan. I will be bringing you all of tonight's action. Our game tonight is coming to you live from Bill Edwards Field on the campus of Mel High School. Today's game features the visiting South Oldham Dragons and the home team, Mel Bulldogs. First for the South Oldham Dragons, they're 18-10, 10-4-1 in region play, 5-1 in district play. South Oldham is 4-3 over their last 10 games. Over this span, the Dragons have posted wins, actually a couple of wins over Oldham County, 3-2 and 4-0. Over Trimble County, 12-0 and 13-0. Over East Jessamine, 13-4. They beat Bryan Station by a score of 12-5, and most recently the Butler Bears by a score of 9-4. The Dragons have a few signature wins: 5-1 over number 21 Bullitt East, 9-4 against Butler, and 4-2 over the Colts of DeSales. This is the second time that Coach Matt Walker has replaced Kentucky high school coaching legend Todd Driscoll. The first time in 2013 after Driscoll stepped down after 22 years at Mel High School. The last 15 years as head coach. Coach Walker is the sixth Dragon head coach in the school's history, replacing the coach of the previous 3 seasons, yes, you guessed it, Todd Driscoll. For the home team, Mel Bulldogs are 23-11, 5-2 in region play, 0-1 in the district. Mel has played some very solid baseball as of late. Winners of 6 of the last 8. During this stretch, the Bulldogs have wins over East Jessamine, 19-13, Western Hills, 6-1, Butler, 9-3, Bullitt East, 6-4, Warren East, 7-3, DeSales, 7-0. They also beat the DeSales. I just mentioned that the DeSales Colts 7-0, and then last night they beat Atherton by a score of 8-4. Mel is coached by head coach Jeff Garrity. Coach Garrity took over the program in 2014. Some recent meetings, Mel has beaten South Oldham 7 straight times dating back to 2012. The 2012 final was Mel 11, South Oldham 1. In 2013, it was Mel 10, South Oldham 4. They actually played 2 times that year. The second game, it was a little bit closer, Mel 5 and South Oldham 2. In 2014, it was Mel 12, South Oldham 1. And then again, in 2014, they played a second time. It was Mel 5, South Oldham 2. In 2015, it was Mel 4, South Oldham 2. And last season, probably the closest game to date, it was Mel 3, South Oldham 1. Going to go ahead and give you the starting lineups. First for the visiting South Oldham Dragons, leading off playing center field is number 7, Devin Bishop. At second base, batting second is number 6, Ethan Hobson. Catching For the Dragons, batting third, number 15, Tanner Johnson. Pitching today for South Oldham is number 22, Will Moriarty. At first base, batting fifth, number 18, Brennan LaBarbera. The designated hitter batting sixth is number 20, Josh Carlin. The third baseman batting seventh, number 21, Mason Dale. In right field, batting eighth is number 5, Brandon Ellsbury. At shortstop, batting ninth, number 12, Cam Revolt. And playing left field, but not in the batting order, is number 11, Matt Roy. So once again for the Dragons, it's Bishop, Hobson, Johnson, Moriarty, LaBarbera, Carlin, Dale, Ellsbury, and Revolt. And for the home team, Male Bulldogs, leading off playing third base, number 1, Tristan Garcia. The designated hitter batting second is number 8, Dylan Wilson. Catching, batting third, number 19, Cameron Singer. Batting fourth, playing second base, is number 5, Jack Cameron. The center fielder tonight, batting fifth, is number 6, Trevor Campbell. Pitching tonight, batting sixth, is number 15, Noah Thompson. At first base, batting seventh, number 20, Jared Lightheart. The right fielder, batting eighth, number 24, Hogan Brownlee. The left fielder, batting ninth, number 16, Kyron Cruz. And playing shortstop but not appearing in the batting order is number 3, Jacob Brown. Noah Thompson is pitching tonight. He has a record of 5-3, 52 innings pitched, has 67 strikeouts to 11 walks, and has a .67 ERA. So once again for the Bulldogs, it's Garcia, Wilson, Singer, Cameron, Campbell, Thompson, Lightheart, Brownlee, and Cruz. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it should be about time for first pitch. The coaches are meeting at home plate with the umpire. My name's Tim Bryan. This is Louisville High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network, part of LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service.
Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area: 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Lane; 3910 Bardstown Road in Mutual; 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center; 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands; and 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Let's face it, parents, your kid's gym bag stinks. Well, now there's Odor Gladiator. It's a patented, athlete-customized, high-performance deodorizer developed by parents for parents that battle stench in the most inhospitable of environments, that dank, dark sports equipment bag. Odor Gladiator is the perfect solution for all athletes and their families. Odor Gladiator tackles the stank of equipment-intensive sports such as hockey, lacrosse, and football. Unlike those wimpy shoe balls, bags of sooty carbon and chemical sprays and detergents requiring constant reapplication, Odor Gladiator is a patented fire and forget solution that safely battles odor for 50 days or more. To find out more and to find out how to get your hands on Odor Gladiator, check out our website at odorgladiator.com. That's odorgladiator.com.
Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbards Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Sauceritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event.
Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. The largest physicians practice in Louisville, the University of Louisville Physicians announces the opening of new U of L Physicians geriatric practice, devoted entirely to the special needs of people 65 and over. A comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. Located at the corner of Chestnut and Preston, offering convenient drop-off and wheelchair transports. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 852-7449 or visit uoflphysicians.com.
A LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
Visiting South Oldham Dragons, they're 18-10. Overall, 10-4-1 in the region, 5-1 in district play. The Mel Bulldogs are currently 23-11, and last night they beat Atherton by a score of 8-4. The winning pitcher was Noah Mayfield. Hogan Brownlee was 2 for 2 with a double, a home run, and 2 RBIs. Jack Cameron 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Noah Thompson was 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Our game tonight is coming to you live from Bill Edwards Field on the campus of Mel High School. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. The layout here at Mel, down the lines, it's 320. In the power alleys, it's 340. Straightaway center field is about 365. Pitching tonight for the Bulldogs is Noah Thompson. Thompson has a record of 5-3, 52 innings pitched, has 67 strikeouts to 11 walks, has a sub-1 ERA, .67. The Bulldogs defense looks like this from third to first. It's Tristan Garcia, Jacob Brown, Jack Cameron, Jarrett Lightheart. The outfield left to right is Kyron Cruz, Trevor Campbell, and Hogan Brownlee. The battery is Noah Thompson and Cameron Singer. And leading things off for the South Oldham Dragons will be center fielder Devin Bishop. He'll be followed by Ethan Hobson and Tanner Johnson. First pitch across the plate at 6:04, ball one. Out of play.
Second baseman, number 6, Ethan Hobson.
Devin Bishop goes down swinging for the first strikeout for Noah Thompson, and I do apologize. I've got a little problem with my video feed right now, but I hope, I pray that I have it corrected. 1 up and 1 down to start out this top of the first inning. And 2 strikeouts in a row, 1 swinging, 1 looking.
15, Tanner Johnson.
That's going to bring the catcher Tanner Johnson to the plate. Johnson, a senior. Hobbs, a junior. The leadoff hitter, Bishop, was a senior. And the first pitch to Tanner Johnson from Noah Thompson, strike 1. In the air, right field, drifting foul. It's going to take a long run, and Hogan Brownlee is not going to get that one. Wow. Thompson getting the ball up to the plate in a hurry tonight. Count of 1 ball and 2 strikes to the number 3 batter, Tanner Johnson. Out of play. The 1-2, swing and a miss, and Noah Thompson strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base after a half inning of play. We have no score. This is Tim Bryan with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network, part of LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Bottom half of the first inning, no score. I'm going to quickly go through some scores from last night. It was Ballard 8, Seneca nothing, Holy Cross 15, Southern 5, Whitfield Academy 6, St. Francis of Whitfield 0. No, yes, that's what it says. North Bullitt 11, Cal 1, was Oldham County 4, Manual 3, and those were the games from last night. First inning action is brought to us by LDG Development. LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor, that's off Valley Station. Overlook Terrace Apartments, that's off New Cut Road. And Whispering Woods Apartments, that's in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for an apartment in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development, and you can find them online at ldgdevelopment.com.
Leading out for the Dogs, the third baseman, number 1, Tristan Garcia.
Leading off for the Bulldogs is the third baseman, number 1, Tristan Garcia. Garcia batting .315. Garcia has 10 walks, 8 strikeouts, 13 RBIs, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 1 round tripper. Two balls, 1 strike. What was that? 88. Three and 1, and on the fastball, the previous pitch, 88 miles per hour for Will Moriarty. A leadoff walk to Garcia. And it proves over and over and over, it doesn't matter how hard you can throw the baseball, you got to be able to throw it for strikes. A leadoff walk to Tristan Garcia. And that'll bring up the designated hitter tonight, number 8, Dylan Wilson. Wilson batting .308. Tracking the pitch the whole way, strike 1. Wilson has 5 walks to go with 2 strikeouts, has scored 13 times, only 4 RBIs on the season. Showing bunt this time. And finally with the 0-1, shows bunt, pulls it back. It's going to even the count up at 1. All of Wilson's base hits have been singles. Showing bunt again. Gets it down on the... is there anybody going to cover first? Yes, sir. The pitcher charged. The second baseman covers first. The sac bunt is executed. It's going to move Garcia to second base and bring up the catcher tonight, Cameron Singer. Singer is batting .287. 18 strikeouts, 11 walks, has 11 RBIs. A hard hit ball past the third baseman. And now there's men on the corners. Garcia at third. Singer is at first. For the second baseman, Jack Cameron.
The second baseman, number 5, Jack Cameron.
Cameron batting .310. Has some pop, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs to his credit. Has 12 walks to go with 7 strikeouts. Well, it looks like I have my video issues figured out. Just flicks his bat out there. Out of play, count even at 1. Between innings, I'm going to go ahead and keep it here. I did a little looking over the last True Rank ratings that came out, and I was kind of interested at what the strength of schedule was, and I'll go ahead and share that with you between the innings. Off the plate, ball 2.
Bat on the ball.
That pitch also out of the strike zone. 3-1 is the count. .31 could be a fastball here for Cameron. Moriarty with the delivery, out of play. Full count if you're joining us late. It was a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. Noah Thompson striking out the side. Tristan Garcia led this bottom half of the first inning off with a walk. It was a sac bunt by Dylan Wilson for out number 1, and then a single off the bat of Cameron Singer. This is Jack Cameron standing at the plate with a count of 3-2. Been a good display of pitching and a good display of hitting here in this at bat. Once more with the payoff pitch, way outside. Cameron works a walk. 2 walks in the inning for Moriarty. And that's going to load the bases full of dogs for the center fielder, Trevor Campbell. Had a pitch to hit and just underneath of it.
Got 20 players in there, somebody else.
0-1 the count to Campbell. Here's the pitch, another fastball off the plate, count even at 1. Comes with the curveball, a little bit elevated. It was tight, but the umpire calls it a strike. 1-2. One out, bottom of the first inning, bases loaded. The number 5 batter at the plate, 1-2 count. Another fastball and a quick throw down to first, but not in time. And that ball is rocketed through the 6 hole. 1 run's going to score. They're going to hold Singer up at third. RBI single for Campbell. plating the leadoff batter, Tristan Garcia. That's going to put Singer at third. Jack Cameron's now at second. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 15, Noah Thompson.
Well, their right fielder's not playing in the right spot.
Thompson has 7 doubles, 1 triple, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs on the season, 14 strikeouts to go along with 2 walks. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Noah.
2-1. Oh. 2-2. Thompson's going to have to expand the strike zone here with 2 strikes. And oh, just a little nubber, actually a little floater back to the pitcher Moriarty for the second out, and he's going to flip over to first base and Brendan LaBarbera for the second out. And that is a double play to end this bottom half of the first inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. After 1 complete inning of play, it's the Bulldogs 1 and the Dragons nothing. When we come back, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 for South Oldham, Moriarty, LaBarbera, and Carlin. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Top half of the second inning coming to you live from Bill Edwards Field at Mel High School. 1-0 ball game in favor of the Bulldogs. Pitching matchup tonight is Noah Thompson for the Bulldogs and Will Moriarty for the Oldham County Dragons. I'm sorry, the South Oldham Dragons. And struggled a little bit in the first inning. Gave up 2 walks, a couple singles, and got a fortunate comebacker to finish the inning, the bottom of the first inning, with a double play. This is Moriarty here at the plate. In the air, left center field, and that is Trevor Campbell. And that's the first out in the top of the second inning.
The first baseman, 18, Brennan LaBarbera.
So far for the Dragons, it's been a senior, a junior, a senior, a senior, and LaBarbera is a junior.
Murray stay.
1-1 is the count. And Thompson working fast. Going to slow himself down here a bit. Those last 3 pitches were just one right after the other. Now he toes the rubber and comes set around with the left arm. Brings the ball a little too far inside. That's going to make it 3-1. And that pitch is up and away. Ball 4. The first strikeout credited to Thompson.
Designated hitter, number 20,
Not the first strikeout, the first walk credited to Thompson. Thompson had 3 strikeouts. Excuse me, 3 strikeouts in the first inning. Throw over to first, but back safely. I was telling you about the strength of schedule that I was looking at. According to the True Rank ratings that come out every Monday, the team that has the toughest schedule this year is Tate's Creek. They're currently 15-11. A little bit closer, but safe, followed by Lafayette. They're at 14-6. St. Xavier has the 3rd hardest strength of schedule. They're at 18-4. Lexington Catholic has the 4th toughest schedule, and Male comes in at number 5 at 19-10. The True Rank only ranks the KHSAA ball games, so if you're wondering why the record is a little bit off, that's the reason why. But the Bulldogs are at 19-10. Scott County at 22-5. They are in at 6th. 7th is Madison Central. They are 20-7. Ballard with a record of 15-8. They're in at number 8. Tries to hold up and cannot. 0-2 is the count. Paul Laurence Dunbar is in at 9. They currently are 12-13. And West Jessamine, with a record of 11-12, had the 10th toughest schedule according to the True Rank ratings. One, 2. Now Trinity, that's been in the number 1 spot in the True Rank Top 25 for quite a while. Curiously enough, they were ranked with the 16th toughest strength of schedule. They're currently at 17-2. PRP came in at 13, and Christian Academy of Louisville came in at 14. The 1-2. Wow. Right down Main Street. That's the 4th strikeout for Thompson. And it doesn't get any better than that.
21, Mason Dale.
Two down and a man on for Mason Dell, the 3rd baseman. Dale is a senior. Count now even at 1 ball and 1 strike to the Dragon 3rd baseman, Mason Dale. Out of play, 1-2. That's a ground ball. It's going to make its way into the outfield. Left fielder Kyron Cruz fields it, brings it back into Brown. A 2-out single for Mason Dale, and that'll bring up the right fielder junior Brandon Ellsbury. Dragons on first and second with 2 down. Rides the fastball inside, strike 1. Checks the runner at second once, twice, comes home. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ellsbury way out in front of that pitch. In the air, hit in right field, tracking is Brownlee. He's not going to get it, hits off the fence. 1 run's going to score. They're waving the second runner home. The throw is up the line. That's going to be a 2 RBI double. Two RBI double for Ellsbury. That plates La Barbara and Dale. And now with 2 Dragons in the inning, it's going to bring up the shortstop, number 12, Cam Revolt. Revolt, the lone underclassman in the lineup. He's a sophomore. And that's hit in the right field. Brownlee's coming in, makes the grab on this one, and that's going to put a close to this bottom half of the second inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base after an inning and a half of play. It's the South Oldham Dragons 2 and the Mel Bulldogs 1, but coming to bat, it'll be Lightheart, Brownlee, and Cruz when we come back. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
All right, some of the games around the city of Louisville on this Wednesday. Trinity is playing Austin, Indiana. Fairdale is at Eastern. Seneca at Holy Cross. Wagner is at KCD. And Fern Creek is at North Bullitt. First baseman Jared Lightheart to lead off the bottom half of the second inning for the Bulldogs. Takes a first pitch strike. One. Lightheart, he's batting .250. .23 strikeouts and just 2 walks. Has 12 RBIs on the season, has 4 home runs. And that is the first strikeout for Moriarty.
The right fielder, number 24, Hogan Brownlee.
With one out, it'll bring up senior right fielder Hogan Brownlee to the plate. Brownlee batting 129, has 19 strikeouts, 7 walks, 1 double. One ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to third. That's Mason Dale. Throws across the diamond to Brendan LaBarbera. 5-3 for the putout, and that's out number 2. That'll bring up the number 9 batter for the Bulldogs, left fielder Kyron Cruz. Cruz is batting .309. Kyron is a sophomore. Even number of walks and strikeouts for Cruz, 14. Has 2 doubles, 6 RBIs. Has been hit by pitch only once. Count even at 1. Has not been able to spot the breaking pitch today. Keeps leaving that high and away. Two twos the count with 2 outs. That'll make it full. Whoa. Ball 4, and I'm sure Cruz is happy about that.
The third baseman, number 1, Tristan Garcia.
That's the third free pass given up by Moriarty. It's going to turn the lineup over for the Bulldogs and bring up the third baseman, Tristan Garcia. Garcia walked and scored in the first. 2 outs with Cruz at first base. Cruz has 5 stolen bases on the season, has been caught 1 time. Wow. Fastball right down Main Street. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's going to be through the 6 hole as well. Two out single for Garcia. And now with Bulldogs at first and second, we'll bring up the designated hitter, Dylan Wilson.
Dylan Wilson.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Wilson calls time, steps back in. Moriarty comes set, checks the runner at second. Fastball way off the plate. They throw back down. It scoots into center field. But Cruz will stay at second base. Two runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dragons. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Bulldogs. The 1-1, and again the breaking pitch up and outside. 2-1. Even with a pitcher that throws this hard, a good hitter over ABs is going to be able to time that fastball. He's going to be able to. He's going to have to throw that off speed for a strike to in order to keep the hitters off balance, or they're going to go up there just thinking fastball. Showed bunt, pushed it out of play. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Moriarty shakes off a couple signs. Finally comes in agreement with Tanner Johnson. The 2-2. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Will Moriarty. Half inning totals. No runs. 1 hit. No errors, 2 men left on base. The Bulldogs have stranded 4 runners through 2 innings of play. After 2 complete innings of play, it is the Dragons 2 and the Bulldogs 1. Take a look ahead at tomorrow's schedule. Oldham County will be at Atherton, Trinity at Ballard. That should be a decent game. Seneca at DeSales, Central at Doss, Valley at Manual, Bullitt East at Franklin County. Cal will be playing at Lexington Christian, North Bullitt at Meade County, Butler at PRP. KCD will be playing the South Oldham Dragons tomorrow at South Oldham, Trimble County at Spencer County, and Southern will be traveling to Whitfield Academy. That is tomorrow's schedule. Top of the order for the South Oldham Dragons, leading the top of the 3rd inning off is Devin Bishop. Bishop went down swinging his first time up. As a matter of fact, every batter Thompson faced in the top of the 1st inning was a strikeout. 2 swinging, 1 looking, as it was. 4 strikeouts on the day for Thompson. Wow, comes back with the breaking pitch, strike 2. Kind of threw that one across his body a little bit. One, 2. Whoa, that one gets away from him. 2-2. Or 3-2, actually. Out of play. We'll do it again. Count remains full. That's going to be a 3-hopper. Getting on the short hop is Cameron. 4-3 is the put out. And that's the first out in the top of the third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Ethan Hobson. Hobson is a junior. That's in the air, out of play. Giving it a run is Cruz. All right. So we had some changes that I didn't pick up on. New pitcher is Jack Cameron, and left field now is Jared Lightheart. Cruz is now at second base. And Noah Thompson is now at first base. Cameron with the strikeout. 2 outs in the top of the third inning. The line for Noah Thompson, the starting pitcher, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Nope, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Hit right on the nose in left center field. Going to make its way to the wall around first. Heading in to second is Tanner Johnson. A stand-up double. Stand-up double for Johnson, and that ball was squared up rather nicely. And with 2 outs and Johnson now at second base, it's going to bring up pitcher Will Moriarty. Will flew out to center field his first time up. Cameron set. Fastball at the knees, strike 1. Oh, a quick turn and throw to second. Back in safely is Tanner Johnson. In the air, center field. Retreating is Trevor Campbell, and that ball is going to leave the yard, and that is a 2-run home run for Moriarty. That takes the score now 4-1 in favor of the visiting Dragons. And with the bases cleared, it's going to bring up the first baseman, Brennan LaBarbera. LaBarbera walked and scored his last time up. In the air, Brownlee looks like he has it. Oh, out of play. Ball just kind of held up there in the air for a while. Barbara stepping back in, down in the count 0-1. Cameron with the pitch. Breaking pitch behind the head of Brennan LaBarbera. 1-1. Outside 2-1. Two. Count will remain 2-2. Earlier, when I got out over here to set up, the wind was blowing all around, but if you look out in dead center field where the flag is, it's just kind of laying there listless. So the breeze that was here earlier has died down. That pitch is in the air. Lightheart giving it a run, and it is out of play. Once again with the 2-2. Count now full. Ball 4. 2-out walk given up to Brendan LaBarbera. It's the first free pass for Cameron. And now with 2 outs and a man on first, it's going to bring up Josh Carlin. And a slow walk to the mound. For the pitching coach. Outside 1-0. LaBarbera at first, 2 outs. There we go. 1-1. Nice lead over at first for LaBarbera. Several throws over last time he was at first base. Blocked up in the dirt, it's going to scoot away. LaBarbera ends up on second base. Singer out to talk to Jack Cameron. Cameron comes set, checks the runner. That pitch out of play. Count now even 2 balls and 2 strikes. A couple more games on the schedule for the Dragons. They'll play Kentucky Country Day at home on the 18th, and they'll finish out their season at Trimble County in the district. That'll be 6 p.m. on the 22nd. Able to hold up as the count goes full. Mel was able to put up a run in the bottom of the first inning. 2 runs in each of the second and third innings for the Dragons out of play. That's your score, 4-1. Top of the third. Back-to-back walks given up by Cameron. He's going to put runners at first and second now with 2 outs and bring up the third baseman, Mason Dale. Dale singled and scored in the second inning. Nice and smooth on that delivery, 1-1. Ground ball through first and second, rounding third, coming home. Here's the throw, it's going to be cut. Scoring from second is LaBarbera. RBI single for Mason Dale.
Ellsbury.
Carlin moves up to second base. Mason Dell now at first for Brandon Ellsbury. 5-1 now, Dragons. And that's way outside and gets away. Able to spot the breaking pitch, 1-2. And a fastball just rears back and throws that one right by Ellsbury. Second strikeout in the inning for Cameron. Half inning totals, 2 runs. Off of 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base after 2.5 innings of play. It is the South Oldham Dragons 5 and the Mel Bulldogs 1. When we come back, it'll be Singer, Cameron, and Campbell due up for the Bulldogs. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. And my name is Tim Bryan. Our third inning action is actually being brought to us by Saucerita's Fresh Cantina. Saucerita serves all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. 2 locations in the Louisville area, one in St. Matthews and one in Middletown. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. They also cater, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation party. Their Fiesta hotline is 356-9468. That's Sauceritas Fresh Cantina.
In the third for the Dogs. The catcher.
And as the season comes to a close, the district and regional tournaments will be starting soon. District play will actually start next week, May the 21st through May the 27th. That is district play. Regional play is May the 28th through June the 3rd. Moriarty starts Singer off with a first pitch ball. (1-1). The 6th region consists of districts 21, 22, 23, and 24. 21st district is Beth Haven, Fairdale, Holy Cross, PRP, and Valley, and that district is going to be hosted at Holy Cross. Count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. District 22 is Butler, DeSales, Doss, Iroquois, and Western. That district is going to be played at DeSales. Count now even 2 balls and 2 strikes. District 23, Bullitt Central, Moore, North Bullitt Southern. That is going to be played at Bullitt Central. And then District 24 is Bullitt East, Fern Creek, J-Town, and Whitfield Academy, and that's going to be played at Bullitt East. That ball is rocketed right up the middle. Singer has nothing to show for it, as Devin Bishop was right there for the putout.
The pitcher, number 5, Jack Cameron.
Cameron walked his last time up, got as far as second base. (0-1). The 7th region consists of districts 25, 26, 27, and 28. Male is part of the 2-team 26 district. They share that with St. Xavier, and their district play will be at St. X. District 25 is Central, Manual, Portland Christian, who I'm not for sure has a team this year, in Shawnee. That will be played at Manual. 0-2 is the count to Cameron. Watches that pitch upstairs. 1-2. District 28 is Ballard, Cal, Eastern, and KCD, and that district will be played at Kentucky Country Day. Oh, that's going to find its way through. A 1-out single for Cameron. And that gets the Bulldogs started in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. That'll bring up the center fielder, Trevor Campbell.
The center fielder, number 6, Trevor Campbell.
Campbell had an RBI single back in the 1st inning. The 2017 Whitaker Bank KHSAA State Baseball Tournament pairings are out. That's going to be played on June 8th through 10th, and then 6th through the 17th. One ball, no strike to Campbell. And that one is up and away, ball 2. The 6th region representative will play the 4th region representative. That'll be on Friday, June the 9th. And then the 7th region representative will play the 1st region representative, ball 3. And that will also be played on Friday, June the 9th. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dragons. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Bulldogs, but looking to add to that this inning. Cameron at first with a 1-out single. Cameron Singer actually started out the inning, hit the ball well, but nothing to show for it. Lined out to Devin Bishop in center field. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner goes. Out of play. Ball 4. Campbell works a walk. That's the 4th walk credited to Moriarty.
One out for the first baseman, number 15, Noah Thompson.
So after a leadoff line out by Singer, it's a single for Jack Cameron and then a walk to Trevor Campbell, and that's going to bring up Noah Thompson with 1 out and 2 men on. Well, after the 4th walk of the night, Moriarty hits his first batter of the night, and that's going to load the bases up with Bulldogs and bring up the first baseman, Jared Lightheart. That is hit in the air. It's deep. Backtracking is Brandon Ellsbury. Both runners will tag. A sac fly to right field. That will plate Cameron.
Hogan Brownlee.
Campbell moves into third. Thompson stays pat at first. And stepping in will be the right fielder, number 24, Hogan Brownlee. Brownlee grounded out to Mason Dell at third base his last time up. Be really nice for the Bulldogs to get one more of these runners in this inning. Get it to a 2-run game. 1-0. Almost 2 identical pitches with differing results. 1-1's the count. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As the breeze starts to pick up a little bit. Up and out. 2-2. And that's the one thing with Moriarty tonight. He has been very inconsistent. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the third out here in the bottom of the third inning. Strikeout number 3 for Will Moriarty. One run off of one hit. There were no errors and one man left on base. After 3 complete innings of play, your score is now the Dragons 5 and the Bulldogs 2. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network, part of LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com. All right, going to give you the most recent D1 top 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stay the same. It's Oregon State at number 1, the Louisville Cardinals at number 2, North Carolina 3, Texas Tech 4, Florida 5. Up from the number 9 spot into the number 6 spot are the UK Wildcats, followed by Texas Christian, Mississippi State, Long Beach State, LSU, Stanford. Virginia is in at 12, Clemson at 13, followed by Cal State, Fullerton, Southern Miss, Michigan, Arkansas, Arizona, Wake Forest, St. John's, and then it's Oklahoma, Mississippi State, Nebraska, Texas A&M, and rounding out the top 25 is Old Dominion. First batter to the plate for the Dragons in the top of the 4th inning is the shortstop Cam Revolt. Revolt flew out to right field last time up. Wow, gets him going after that pitch. Strikeout number 3 for Cameron. And that's going to turn the Dragon lineup over and bring up Devin Bishop. Bishop 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Ground ball to second. Cruz has it. Put outs 4 to 3. That's out number 2. And that's going to be, a 2-hopper to Jacob Brown, and he kind of lackadaisical, did not quite watch it all the way into his glove, and that's going to be a fielding error. E6 puts a runner on first for Tanner Johnson. Johnson had a double and scored last time up. Out of play, 0-1. Pretty good lead over at first for Hobson. A quick throw over, a head first dive back in safely. Could have been a 1-2-3 inning for Cameron. The fielding error is going to extend this inning as Ethan Hobson reached on a fielding error. Johnson tried to stick his wing out there to draw the HBP, but missed. Runner goes, and it's hit to Cruz at second base. A strikeout and a couple groundouts to Kyron Cruz, and it's a fairly quick top of the fourth inning for Cameron. No runs, no hits, one error, one man left on base. Halfway through the fourth inning, the score remains the Dragons 5 and the Mel Bulldogs 2. When we come back, it'll be 9-1-2 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Sauceritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Sauceritas Fresh Cantina.
All right, welcome back to Bill Edwards Field, a 5-2 ball game in favor of the visiting South Oldham Dragons. The Dragons put up 2 runs in the second, 3 runs in the third. For the Bulldogs, they put up 1 in the first and 1 in the bottom of the third. Bottom half of the fourth inning will start off with Kyron Cruz. Cruz with a couple ground balls hit to him last inning, counted for outs 2 and 3, and Jack Cameron took credit for his third strikeout for the first out in the fourth inning. One is the count. A hefty cut, but a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is in the air toward right field. Making a diving effort in foul ground is Brandon Ellsbury, but not able to make the catch. Moriarty still struggling with the breaking pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kyron Cruz. Strikeout number 4 for Moriarty, and that's going to bring up the top of the order, and Tristan Garcia. Garcia 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Walked in the first inning and scored. One ball, 1 strike. Yes, and Garcia with a 1-out single just out of reach of Ethan Hobson at second base for the Dragons.
The DH, number 8, Dylan Wilson.
1 out and 1 man on base for the junior designated hitter tonight, Dylan Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 1, had a sac bunt and a strikeout on his evening. One ball, no strikes. The 2017 ACC Baseball Championship will be played at Louisville Slugger Field between the dates of May 23rd and May 28th. It's going to be pool play, and all the seats, the seats have not been displayed yet. It was a ground ball to Hobson at second. He flips it over, and not a very good flip to Revolt at short for out number 2. Wilson getting down the line in a hurry did not allow for the double play. Wilson reaches on a fielder's choice, and Cameron Singer is now your batter with 2 outs and a man on first. Out of play. It'll be 4 pools that are broke up into A, B, C, and D. Breaking pitch misses. My guess is, with the way the standings currently are, that Louisville will be the number 1 seed. They'll be in Pool A. Pool play will go from the 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. The semifinals will be played on May the 27th, and then the conference championship, which will be on ESPN2, will be played at noon on Sunday, May the 28th. And once again, the whole tournament's going to be played at Louisville Slugger Field this year. Two ones the count. Moriarty steps off the back of the rubber. Looks in for the sign. Checks the runner at first. Checks him again. Comes home. 3-1. Cameron Singer draws a walk. That is walk number 5. 5 walks and 4 strikeouts to Moriarty's credit.
Pitcher number 5, Jack Cameron.
We have Bulldogs at second and at first and second now. Wilson's at second. Singer is at first. It's going to bring a meeting at the mound.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development. Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480.
All right, senior Jack Cameron steps in, has 2 men on, 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th inning. After a short meeting, Moriarty stays on. Cameron singled and scored in the 3rd inning, walked his first time up, and watches that first pitch sail wide. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Moriarty, if you dissect his delivery, has quite a long delivery. If you can read him right, base runners can get a very nice jump on him. And that pitch off the plate, but the umpire calls it a strike, and I'm sure Jack's thinking, well, I hope when I get back out on the bump, I'll get that same call. 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th in a 5-2 ball game. Cameron at the ready, Moriarty with the pitch. And it's going to make its way through, rounding 3rd, coming home. Here comes the throw. The throw was on time, but it wasn't played cleanly by the catcher. An RBI single for Cameron. That plates Dylan Wilson. That's going to put Singer now on 3rd base as the throw came home. Jack Cameron's on 1st. It's now a 2-run ball game with the center fielder Trevor Campbell coming to the plate. A pinch runner for Jack Cameron, Jacob Bingham. That's going to be a little nubber out in front of the plate. The umpire is saying dead ball. Campbell making his way back to the batter's box after the run down to 1st. All right, let's reset. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. 0-2's the count. Here's the pitch, breaking pitch that he finally gets over the plate for a strike. That's the 5th strikeout for Moriarty. let's go over the half-inning totals. There were 1 run off of 2 hits, no errors, and 2 Bulldogs left on base. That is 7 runners stranded through 4 innings of play. After 4 complete innings, your score is the South Oldham Dragons 5 and the Male Bulldogs 3. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network, part of LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
The LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
Top half of the 5th inning for the Dragons, we're going to see 4, 5, and 6. Will Moriarty is going to start things off. The last time he was at the plate, 2-run dong for him. 1 for 2, has that home run and also a pop out to center field. Two-0. That is 3-1. Cameron replaced starter Noah Thompson. Thompson went 2 innings. Allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, struck out 4, walked 1. And that is a 1-hopper over the head of Tristan Garcia at third. A leadoff single for Moriarty, and that's going to bring up Brendan LaBarbera. 2 plate appearances, or actually 2 at-bats, but no plate appearances. He's been walked both times. Quick feed by Jack Cameron, a quick throw over to first. A little bit closer than it looked like it was going to be.
He's out. He's out.
Got him. Oh, boy. Thought he had him that time. The Dragon pinch runner is Tanner Salmon. And got him that time. know that makes a coach happy when your pitcher gets on base and you bring in a pinch runner and he gets picked off. Well, after several real close attempts, they finally get Salmon at first base. Barbara stands in, a count of no balls and 2 strikes. Cameron with the breaking pitch gets him. Strikeout number 4 for Jack Cameron.
Harlan.
Throws that fastball, letter high fastball. Josh Carlin cannot lay off, but very late with his swing. 0-1. 0-2. Went up, went a little bit further outside with that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that is going to find its way foul. There has been some action in the Dragon bullpen. That may, ooh yeah, tried to hold up, should have went after it. Strikeout number 5 for Cameron. Took him a little while to settle down, but looked really good the last 2 innings. A 1-2-3, top of the 5th inning. The Dragons go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Heading to the Bulldogs portion of the 5th frame, we're going to see Noah Thompson, Jared Lightheart, and Hogan Brownlee. When we come back, this is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, a 2-run ball game. The Dragons in front of the Bulldogs by a score of 5-3. Leading off this bottom half of the 5th inning will be Noah Thompson, and we're starting to see some scores trickle in. KCD 10, Wagner 0. That was in 6 innings. And that is the only one that I have so far. Thompson is 0 for 1. Line back to the pitcher his first time up. That ended up being a double play. Then he was plunked his last time up. There had been some action in the Dragons bullpen, but it looks like, nope, we do have a new pitcher. Number 11 replaces Will Moriarty. Let's see who that is. Number 11 is Matthew Roy. He's a junior. Roy was actually in left field, so there's been some positional changes as well. Oh, 2. Wow.
The left fielder, 30.
The first strikeout for Roy as he just entered the game. One down for Jared Lightheart. Actually, yep. Oh, 1. Last pitch is a ball count now, even 1 ball, 1 strike. Lightheart 0 for 1, struck out his first time up and then had a sac fly last inning. Plating pinch runner Jacob Bingham. 2-2. I'm sorry, full count. After a strikeout of Noah Thompson, it's a free pass for Jared Lightheart.
The right fielder, 24, Hogan Brownlee.
That's going to bring to the plate right fielder Hogan Brownlee. Strike 1. The line for starting South Oldham pitcher Will Moriarty, 4 innings pitched, scattered 6 hits, 3 runs, all 3 were earned. He had 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, and he did hit 1 batter. Through the wickets, and Lightheart is going to move into second base. Two-one to Brownlee. 1 out, Lightheart at second, trying to get the pitcher's attention. That ball is hit well, actually telling away from the center fielder, but Devin Bishop able to range over and make the put out.
The second baseman, 16, Kyron Cruz.
Kyron Cruz is your batter. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. And there is one gnat here that is just driving me nuts. Ball 1. Make that ball 2. It's going to be a wild pitch. It scoots away from the catcher. Lightheart able to move into third base. The tying run is at the plate. And Jared Lightheart at third base could make this a 1-run ball game. Bounces that one as well. 3-0, 3 straight balls from the arm of Matthew Roy. Ball 4.
Two aboard for the third baseman, number 1, T.
That music can only mean it's the top of the order, and Tristan Garcia. Garcia has singles his last 2 at-bats. He's 2 for 2 with a walk in the first inning, walked and scored. And Garcia, the way he handles a bat, he could tie this thing up with one swing. Garcia with the pre-pitch wide open stance, closes it up. On delivery, takes that pitch, strike 1. And that eats up the second baseman. Around third, coming home is Lightheart. And I'm going to give him a hit on that. That's a RBI single for Garcia. That plates Lightheart. That makes it 5-4. Cruz, listen to this, Cruz cruises into third, and now there's runners on the corners with 2 outs for the number 2 batter, designated hitter Dylan Wilson. Wilson 0 for 2 with a sac bunt, a strikeout, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 4th. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Dragons, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Bulldogs. Garcia comes up big for the Bulldogs, making this a 1-run ball game, 5-4, bottom half of the 5th inning. If you're just joining us, both starting pitchers are gone. The matchup was Noah Thompson and Will Moriarty. Noah went 2 innings, allowed 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 4. Moriarty went 4 innings, walked 5, struck out 5, hit a man. That is hit sharply into center field. Backing up just a smidge is Devin Bishop, and that is out number 3. Half inning totals, 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. That is 9 base runners the Bulldogs have stranded through 5 innings. Heading to the top of the 6th inning, we're coming to you live from Bill Edwards Field on the campus of Male High School. My name's Tim Bryan, and you're listening and watching to the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network, part of LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com.
LaborWorks' customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
Well, you've heard me mention several times LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com. If you haven't had a chance to check out the website, you may want to head that way. There's a lot of really good information there. We chronicle the 6th, 7th, and 8th regions. We have a live scoreboard as the games get completed during the day. They're automatically updated on the site. We have the True Rank Top 25 that comes out every Monday. And we also have a lot of podcasts and archived articles. If you want to follow LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com on Twitter, you can do that. We are at LOUHSBBALL. And if you want to follow me directly, you can do that as well. I am at TIMBRIAN. That's TIMBRIAN. Three and 0 is the count to the third baseman, Mason Dale. Dale is 2 for 2 as that pitch comes in for a strike. Actually, he's 2 for 2 with an RBI. Full count. Ball 4, leadoff walk to Dale.
5, Ellsbury.
The third walk for Cameron to go along with 5 strikeouts. Brandon Ellsbury, the right fielder, is the batter. Ellsbury 0 for 1. Had a big 2 RBI double back in the second inning, struck out in the third. That was the second strikeout victim for Jack Cameron. Well, it took 3 or 4 attempts last inning before he was able to pick off Tanner Salmon, who came in to run for Will Moriarty. That was close, but probably not his best effort. A bunt attempt. Cameron fields it cleanly and goes to first base.
12, Revolt.
Sack bunt for Ellsbury moves Mason Dell up to second. Excuse me. And that'll bring up the number 9 batter, Cam Revolt. Revolt 0 for 2 with a pop out to right field and a strikeout. Must have a pinch hitter here, number 16 for South Oldham. 16 is Matthew Reeves.
16, Reeves. Come on, Jack, get a ground ball. Nice.
Matthew Reeves. Reeves is a sophomore, replacing a sophomore in Cam Revolt. Two-one is the count to Reeves. Oh, wow. Nice breaking pitch by Jack Cameron. Worked his way back to an even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out of play, and we'll hold tight at 2-2. Yes, he did. Blocked up nicely. They're going to go to first for the putout. Strikeout number 6.
7, Bishop.
And to the top of the order, and Devin Bishop, the center fielder, 0 for 3, a couple ground outs to second and a strikeout. And that is in the air, and it's going to find its way down. Brownlee is barehanding it. The ball is coming home, was not cut. RBI single for Devin Bishop.
Six, Hobson.
Plating Mason Dale. Score now 6-4 in favor of the Dragons. He was going on the pitch, but he was able to change direction and get back to first. Well, the only thing that I can think of there is that must have been a set play. They were trying to do a throwback after the pitch. The runner left for second, so the throw down to first just complicated matters. Cameron freezes him for strikeout number 7. However, the Dragons were able to tack on one more run. Half inning totals, they're 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Halfway through the 6th inning, the score is now the Dragons 6 and the Bulldogs 4, but coming to bat, when we come back, it'll be 3, 4, and 5. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Bottom half of the 6th inning. Welcome back to Bill Edwards Field here at Male High School. Leading off the bottom half of the 6th inning for the Bulldogs will be the catcher, Cameron Singer. Singer is 1 for 2 with a single, a line out, and a walk. And Jack Cameron, when he entered the game in the 3rd inning, it took him a little while to settle in, but over the last 3 innings, he has pitched really well, really looks focused. And he's keeping his team in the ball game. Singer stands in with a 1-1 count. Matthew Roy in for his 2nd inning of work. He made it interesting with a couple walks last inning. Struck out 1, walked 2, gave up just 1 hit. 3-1. Leadoff walk to Cam Singer. That's the 3rd walk allowed by Roy. It's only the 2nd time in the ballgame that the Bulldogs have had the leadoff batter on base. Slinging the ball instead of throwing the ball. 1-0. Each team with 7 hits. The Dragons able to do a little bit more with their 7 hits, but the Bulldogs have stranded a whole bunch of runners, 9 runners they've stranded through 5 innings. Cameron with a healthy cut. Swings right through the fastball, 1-1. Cameron 2 for 2 with a couple singles. Had an RBI single his last time at the plate. Two. Bottom half of the 6th inning, the Bulldogs got the lead batter on. Cameron Singer with a leadoff walk. And the release point is so erratic for this fellow right now. Back-to-back walks, just what the doctor ordered. If you're pulling for the Bulldogs, if you're a Dragons fan, you're letting the team, your opponent, get back in the game. 2 men on, nobody out.
Campbell.
Kentuckians believe that if you truly want to take care of something, say your car or your home, you just don't turn it over to strangers. Maybe that's why so many Kentuckians insure their cars, trucks, homes, and belongings with Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau agents are committed to providing honest, trustworthy insurance services to Kentuckians just like you. In J-Town, contact Karen Little, 266-6610, and Lyndon J.O. Osborne, 327-5480. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. Saucerita serves up all your fresh Mexican favorites: burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, and Mexican pizzas. Located in St. Matthews on North Hubbard's Lane, right behind the McDonald's in the Woodlawn Center. Sauceritas offers a unique, fresh Mexican, family-friendly, and casual dining experience. Stop by today and try one of their 3 signature saucy burritos: quesarito, rancherito, or tamarito. Sauceritas offers catering, so keep them in mind for your upcoming graduation, anniversary, or for any special event. Their catering hotline is 356-9468. That's Sauceritas Fresh Cantina. 2 men on for Trevor Campbell. Campbell 1 for 2. Single with an RBI. A single with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. Well, they've gone to the well twice trying to bait the runner at second base. The first time the shortstop going in behind when the third baseman charged. The second time the shortstop circling in front of the base runner to get his attention. And the guy at second trying to sneak in behind. They go to the well one more time. And oddly enough, not a pitch thrown. And all the shenanigans
may be messing with the concentration of a pitcher that just walked the 2 previous hitters. And bounces another one. 2 pitches bounced in a row. I think in this situation, I would have my man at the plate take until he gets a strike. And grounds to the shortstop. It's a slow roller. Shortstop waited to the ball for the ball to come to him instead of charging it. It's a put out. Is going to go 6-4 for the first out. Campbell's going to reach on a fielder's choice.
The first baseman, number 15, Noah Thompson.
So there's Bulldogs on the corners for Noah Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 2 with a line out, a strikeout, and he was plunked in the 3rd inning. Go ahead run at the plate. Up and out of the strike zone, ball 1. Outside 2-0. I can't remember the last, well, it's been a while since I've seen a strike come across the plate with Matthew Roy. There we go. Just as I said, at a nice pitch, nice location. Inner half of the plate at the knees, strike 1.
Oh, yeah!
That is hit well, but it is hit well foul.
Oh, baby!
Noah steps back in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roy with the pitch. It's a hanging breaking pitch. It's a high 2-hopper to the second baseman. Again, they get the force at second. This time 4-6 for the second out. Thompson reaches on a fielder's choice.
Come on, Jared.
The left fielder, number 30, Jared Lighthart.
But that plates a run and makes it a 6-5 ball game as the first baseman, well, he's not the first baseman anymore, as the left fielder, Jared Lighthart, steps in. Hit well, center field. It's going to make its way all the way to the wall, bounces off the wall. Into second easily is Lighthart. Here comes the throw home. There's a collision at the plate, holds on to the ball, and he is out. A very nice throw, a very nice catch, and the tag applied for the 3rd out. An interesting bottom half of the 6th inning. 1 run off of no hits, no errors, nobody left on base heading to the top of the 7th inning. We have a 1-run ball game here, folks. It's the South Oldham Dragons 6, the Male Bulldogs 5. And the heart of the order for the Dragons in this top of the 7th inning, it'll be Johnson, Moriarty, and LaBarbera. Heart of the order, let's see, 3, 6, 9. A combined 3 for 9 between Johnson, Moriarty, and LaBarbera. Cameron makes his way back out to the mound. He's going to finish this, or try to finish this game out for the Bulldogs. As I said last inning, since coming into the game, Cameron has 7 strikeouts to go with 3 walks. He has scattered 3 hits and allowed 3 runs. And as promised, Tanner Johnson starts out the top of the 7th inning. 8-10. Whoa. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Or actually 2 hours and 6 minutes into this ball game. Johnson comes to the plate, and one gets away from Jack Cameron. Cameron hits him on the front shoulder, and that's going to bring up the starting pitcher, Will Moriarty.
Oh, baby!
Breaking pitch just misses. What's going on here? I guess they're saying he was blocking first base, maybe?
Come on, Gary, to get your money. He's still yelling at you.
How do you do one and not the other? Terrible.
Did he give Garrity the gate? No. Johnson ends up at second base as Moriarty steps back in. 2-0 is the count. And after the leadoff hit batsman, getting a little bit chippy out on the grass. Cameron checks the runner. Nice. With the breaking pitch, nipping the outer half of the plate. Count now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Off the plate. Ball 3, count full. Nobody out and a dragon on second. Top of the 7th inning in a 1-run ball game. And that one got away from Cameron. Just ducking out of harm's way was Moriarty. And not the start to the 7th inning you were hoping for. That's the 4th walk for Jack. This is Brennan LaBarbera. He's 0 for 1, has a pair of walks and a strikeout. Showing bunt, comes right back to Cameron. Cameron's going to try to get the lead runner and does. Very nicely done. Cameron off the mound in a hurry. Gets the lead runner. 1-5 for the first out. LaBarbera reaches on a fielder's choice. Moriarty's in at second base now, and it's going to bring up the designated hitter, Josh Carlin. Carlin looking for his first base hit, has 2 strikeouts and a walk. Whoa. Cameron with a fastball riding in on the hands. 1-1. Cameron with the curveball high and tight, 2-1. Right down the heart of the plate with a fastball, 2-2. Oh, wow. Beautiful pitch. Strikeout number 8 for Cameron.
21, Dale.
Two on and 2 out for the third baseman, Mason Dale. Dale has a couple singles, an RBI, and a walk. In the air toward right field, drifting out is Kyron Cruz, and he's going to make the catch in shallow right center field in the grass. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bulldogs down to their last 3 outs in a 1-run ball game. The Dragons of South Oldham 6. The Bulldogs from Mel High School 5. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Lightheart, Brownlee, and Cruz for the Bulldogs when we return. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
LaborWorks' customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
Hogan Brownlee to start off this bottom half of the 7th inning. Brownlee with a check swing. Now the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. South Oldham scored 2 in the 2nd inning, 3 in the 3rd, tacked on 1 more run in the 6th. The Mel Bulldogs have 1 run in 5 different innings. They posted 1 run in the 1st inning, a run in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th inning. And they'd like to post a run or more right here in this bottom half of the 7th inning. 2-1 count. 3-1. And since entering the game, Matthew Roy has struggled with his control. He's 4 walks in 2 innings. It's a 2-hopper to the second baseman, Ethan Hobson. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 7th inning. That'll bring up Kyron Cruz.
16, Kyron Cruz.
Cruz 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a strikeout. Oh, 2. Outside. 1-2 is now the count. Cruz looking for his first base hit of the night. Here's the pitch, and that is hit in center field. The ball is down, and Kyron Cruz reaches with a 1-out single, but more importantly, that's going to bring up the leadoff batter, Tristan Garcia. Garcia is 3 for 3 with 3 singles and an RBI. Garcia has 4 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run on the season. With the RBI tonight, that puts his total to 14. Decent sized lead for Cruz. You don't want to end the game being picked off at first base with arguably your best hitter, best contact hitter at the plate. Outside, 1-0. Dragons will play Kentucky Country Day at home tomorrow. That's their final regular season game. That'll be a 6 p.m. start for the Dragons. And then they start district play on the 22nd. That, as I mentioned earlier, that's going to take place at Trimble County. 3-0. 3 straight balls to Garcia, high and away, and I mean, whether or not they're trying to pitch around him, it's probably a good idea. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Garcia. One out with Cruz at second, Garcia at first. Speed on the bases for the Bulldogs, with designated hitter Dylan Wilson coming to the plate. Wilson is 0 for 4, actually 0 for 3. Had a sac bunt the first time up and a strikeout in the second. Reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth, and then flew out to center field in the fifth. Now this is one of my favorite clips. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn down the audio, or I'm going to have my stream taken down off of YouTube. Used to do an audio trivia question every ball game. I would play a sports movie clip, and that is when I started having my streams or my archive broadcasts removed from YouTube. Evidently, they don't like you playing movie clips because that is copyrighted material. Well, trying to figure out what's going on here. Moriarty switched gloves for some reason. And number 12 is going to now be the pitcher. That is Cam Revolt. Matthew Roy went 2 1/3 innings. Gave up only 1 hit, two runs. Both of them were earned. He walked 5 and struck out 1. Well, we can't quite close the book yet because there's a couple runners out there that are Matthew Roy's responsibility. So, well, while the new pitcher's warming up, we're going to take a quick commercial break. This is Tim Brown with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Folks in Kentucky sure get worked up about their sports. But if there's one thing a whole lot of Kentuckians don't sweat, it's insurance. That's because so many Kentuckians get their insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. There's a Farm Bureau agent in every county who can take care of all your insurance needs in a way you'd expect from someone who lives where you live. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Left-handed hitting Dylan Wilson steps in to the batter's box to face the new pitcher, Cam Revolt. First pitch from Revolt, high and away. Cruz at second, Garcia at first. As I mentioned, both of these guys have speed, so a ball in the green, if they find the gap somewhere in the outfield, that could be all she wrote. Showing bunt, takes off down the line before he gets the ball laid down. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike now. Showing bunt again, pulls it back. Strike 2, 1-2. Tying run at second, winning run at third. Winning run at first. Showing bunt again.
Here's the catcher, number 19, Cam Singer.
After the walk to Tristan Garcia, then a pitching change. Revolt comes in, strikes out the designated hitter, Dylan Wilson. 2 men on and 2 outs. The Bulldogs are down to their final out. Singer is 1 for 2 with a single and a line out. Whoa, that ball just fouled down the third base line. In the air, right field. Underneath it is Brandon Ellsbury, and that's the final out. Well, that'll be scored, a pop out to right field, a pop to 9 for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a quick recap. This is Louisville Area High School Baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Let's face it, parents, your kid's gym bag stinks. Well, now there's Odor Gladiator. It's a patented, athlete-customized, high-performance deodorizer developed by parents for parents that battle stench in the most inhospitable of environments. That dank, dark sports equipment bag. Odor Gladiator is the perfect solution for all athletes and their families. Odor Gladiator tackles the stank of equipment-intensive sports such as hockey, lacrosse, and football. Unlike those wimpy shoe balls, bags of sooty carbon and chemical sprays and detergents requiring constant reapplication, Odor Gladiator is a patented fire and forget solution that safely battles odor for 50 days or more. To find out more and to find out how to get your hands on Odor Gladiator, check out our website at odorgladiator.com. That's odorgladiator.com.
All right, welcome back one last time to Bill Edwards Field here at Mel High School. Just a quick game recap. The Bulldogs got on the board first with a one run that they put up in the first inning. South Oldham came back in the second and scored 2. Mel was not able to put up any runs in the second inning. In the third inning, South Oldham tacked on 3. Mel was able to score 1 in the next 4 innings, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. However, South Oldham was able to add an insurance run in the sixth inning, and that's what the final score is. South Oldham 6 and Mel 5. 6 runs off 7 hits, no errors for the visiting Dragons. 5 runs off 9 hits, 1 error for the home team, Mel Bulldogs. Well, the winning pitcher is going to be Matthew Roy. Roy came in, pitched 2 1/3 innings. Allowed just 1 hit, and let's see, I believe allowed 1 hit, allowed 2 runs, both of them earned, struck out 1 and walked 5, did not hit anybody. The winning pitcher, Matthew Roy. The losing pitcher, Noah Thompson. And as far as offense goes for the Dragons, with two RBIs and a home run, was Will Moriarty. He finished the game 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And also Brandon Ellsbury had 2 RBI double. So he finished the game with 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And then we had several Bulldogs that pitched in with an RBI. Tristan Garcia was 3 for 3 with 3 singles and 2 walks. Jack Cameron pitched in with an RBI. Noah Thompson had an RBI, and Jared Lightheart had an RBI. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, LDG Development, Sauceritas, UPFC, that's Usselton Painting and Fabrication Company, Livesportscaster.com, and LouisvilleHighSchoolBaseball.com. This is Tim Bryan saying so long from Bill Edwards Field. The final score, the South Oldham Dragons 6 and the Mel Bulldogs 5. This is Tim Bryan saying goodbye. Make it a great day.